Excuse me, sir. Sorry, I have had an issue since October. I've been calling water utilities and spoke to a few people there in regards to a busted water meter on my property. Now, the city has confirmed that it is their equipment and water usage is not showing on my account. But I spoke to a young lady named Cassandra at Water Utilities or in the water department, and she said the part is back ordered for 8 to 9 months. I'm just here to try and see if there's anything else I can do on my end, because right now my the whole little front area of my sidewalk is inundated, saturated. We're slipping, twisting ankles. It's leaking into my neighbor's property. So I'm just trying to see if that 8 to 9 month back order on this part is 8 to 9 months, or what, if anything, I can do.
Yes. So there are some issues with water meters around the city, and that's a good thing. We'll talk about that in a second here. David, can you make sure we have her contact information, please?
Yes.
All right. We'll follow up on that because we should be able to replace your meter, even though that there's an issue with that specific one, and get that fixed. One of the things I'll share with you that I just recently learned is utility billing. Like the person that you spoke to is in utility billing, which is the department that's responsible for reading the water meters and then basically collecting the bill payments for the water meters. There are some technicians that work for utility billing, however.
Well, guys, I am leaving the community meeting. Our city councilman was out here, the city manager was out here addressing issues, taking questions regarding things in our community, and I almost didn't come, but I was so desperate for live interaction with someone regarding the water meter situation. And when I saw that the city manager was going to be here, I hightailed it out here. I threw on my sweater and came out, and I'm glad I did. It's a small gathering, not many people there at the gazebo, but definitely people in the community that have questions and concerns, and they're being addressed respectfully and promptly. And I don't know until I play back what I recorded. I don't know how much of my question to the city manager I got recorded, or how much of his response I got recorded, but he said, I don't see why we can't replace your water meter without the 8 to 9 month back order on parts being an issue. They got my information down. I saw the man make a mark about my information on the clipboard, and someone will be contacting me soon in regards to getting it finished, well, fixed. While I was out there, I made chatty Cathy with a wife of a man who's running for mayor in the next election. He's currently a councilman for District 5 here. And since she's in the know with the powers that be, being a potential mayor's wife and all, she said that this new city manager is new. Very new, guys. He's only been in office. Oh, I had to leave, guys, because my back started to hurt. They were meeting at the gazebo, and all the little round seats inside the gazebo were sat in. Ooh, I stood there as long as I could, listened and supported members of my community with their concerns, some really valid, good concerns. But anywho, the lady whose husband is running for mayor said that even though this city manager has only been in office since December, that he has really gotten a jump start on water issues in particular, Parks and Rec and water issues in particular. She confided in me, because she's in the know, that there are broken water meters all over this city. water leaks, broken water meters. The city manager himself during the conversation up there said, our city has lost 10 billion gallons of water due to all of the old infrastructure causing the leaks and all that stuff. 10 billion gallons of water that we pay the city of Dallas for, that just ends up dripping down the drain or into the ground. 10 billion gallons of water. So according to the lady, this is a citywide problem, but that this city manager is on it. So she said if he said he's going to do something about it, he's going to do something about it. And I just love that he said, I don't see why we can't get that fixed without the back order being an issue. So here we go, guys. I want it fixed. I want that eyesore gone. Hola guys, happy Wednesday. I ain't gonna lie, I slept in. I was still kind of in a funk. Had bad dreams. I didn't sleep very well. I got up, the bus left little dude stranded this morning, so thankfully I had something to do to motivate me some to move around. So I dropped him off to school and I came home and I puttered around a little until my head started getting full of nonsense, and then I just said, oh, forget this. So I lied down and I fell asleep. So it's like almost noon, and woke up, went into the bathroom, you know, to freshen up, and when I went to brush my teeth, I turned on the faucet, and this pop, I heard a pop, and I'm like, oh, okay. Something funny's going on with the water pressure, which is nothing new around here. In this city, there's always some kind of work being done on something somewhere, and it affects the water pressure a lot, to where sometimes water barely comes out, to sometimes water will shoot out your faucets. You think it's going to shoot off like a rocket. It's ridiculous. So it's something familiar. So I shot out some water, and it was kind of cloudy and gross, so I let it run a little while, and I said, forget this nonsense. Last thing I need is some kind of silt poisoning. So came downstairs, got some water, got a water bottle, and then figured, well, if they are doing something with the plumbing, I mean the pipes and stuff in the city, let me go ahead and flush the pipes. So I turned on the kitchen faucet, and it does a little thing too, and then I flushed the toilet downstairs and it wouldn't fill. So I took the tank lid off, and there was like a little bit of silt or something in the tank, so I kind of jiggled a little bit and it started filling up. The tank started filling up. So I went upstairs and finished getting ready, and then I had to tinkle. So I made my tinkle and I flushed, and when I tell you guys, something inside the water tank popped. I'm like, oh great, YouTube just helped me fix this toilet not too long ago. Am I gonna have to fix it again? But it's all something in the pipes. So then I started adding two and two together. I'm like, what has this city been up to? So I went outside, and this was on my doorknob. You guys, they were out here. Oh my goodness. This is the message on the back. So I quickly went to the front patch. Now, it has dried some, but there was all kinds of water right here, and I thought, oh great, they done busted up something. But it has since dried, but they definitely fixed it. They left me a giant muddy mess. It is still obvious that there is a leak because it's still kind of full up to the top, but it's not pouring out. But the ground is still saturated. You can tell they were out here working because all the grass is squished. I was actually going to come out here and cut the grass today. I now have a mud patch, but it's okay. It's going to dry up. They ruined one of my little mulch beds, but it's okay. I can fix that. The kitties are like, hey, our stream is gone. But yeah, now I can cut the grass and not have to struggle so much. I might wait a day or two because it's going to rain again. I might wait a few days until, hello precious, hello, until it dries up some, and then my my equipment, my lawn equipment won't be so jacked up. The driveway is drying up. I'll come out here and give it a good scrub. Is that a Mexican thing? Are Mexicans the only ones who like to scrub down their sidewalks? I kid you not. We've swept sidewalks, scrubbed sidewalks. We'll come out here with bleach and detergent sometimes and scrub the heck out of our sidewalks and our driveways if there's oil or gas or, you know, just funkiness from our cars on there. Is that a Mexican thing? Is that a Southern thing? I don't know. But anywho, so that lifted my spirit so much. I got the pipes flushed inside. I let everything run. I flushed the toilet a few times. But that lifted my spirits. So I am going to go in now and we're going to do the haul that I have been wanting to do. There are 2 trips to 99¢ Only and 1 trip to Dollar Tree and a trip to Black Friday. They've kind of just been sitting on my dining table and little bags hooked onto the back of my chairs. So let's go in and do that while I have the energy before my head starts playing tricks on me. But I feel things are looking up. So that's something to look forward to. My nice little area up here in the front getting pretty. Everything is growing like crazy with the rain we had this past Saturday. And we're expecting more rain, so oh my goodness, your silk is soft. Oh my goodness, is it ready for you to eat something? Ew, don't lick yourself. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Martin, sit down. Martin, sit down. You want to go in, Martin? You want to go in? Here are all my babies. All my babies. But anywho, let's go in. Okay, so there is a lot here, a lot more than I thought. And it's mostly, I think it's all for gardening. If y'all been with me a while, y'all know I would go gaga with the gardening stuff at 99¢ Only. And now I've been twice, and both times I got not only the discount that they were having in the store, but a employee discount. And I tried to find the receipt for the first batch and I can't find it. But that first batch, if I remember correctly, was going to be almost $60. It was, the total when it rang up was like 50. I know it was in the 50s. It was almost 60. And then the discounts and then the employee discount, and it came out to 31 something. It was, I remember it was 31 something, almost 32. And then this go around, I have to do the math. The subtotal ended up being, with a discount, with the employee discount of $17.69, I ended up paying $27.70. So add the $27.70 to the $17.69, and then you add the 40 or 50 or 30% off, whatever the heck I grabbed. Heck of a deal, guys, okay? Hecks of deals. There's not a lot left. My second go around, I didn't do a lot of filming because there was nothing to film. It was pretty depressing. What was I going to film? Empty shelves, empty freezers. They had no produce, hardly any groceries. Their freezers were empty. Their soda, you know, the little refrigerators in front of the registers usually have sodas and stuff like that. All empty. There's really not any groceries left. There are a few boxed and canned goods. So I'm like, what am I going to record this for? I did get a little bit of footage the first trip I went. But all in all, it's just a sad situation. But the store is pretty much cleaned out. And I'm helping to clean it out. I'm trying to get things that are going to remind me of that awesome little store, 99¢ Only, that's also going to help prettify my yard. I'm going to miss that store so much, guys. Y'all know when I need to get away, I thrift and I dollar store. That's what I do. But it is what it is. So let me jump into, I guess, let me do the first go round that I went. And I just have crap scattered everywhere, guys. Okay, so I was actually looking for the tall bamboo poles that I have bought to help my green peas wind up and anything that I plant that's going to trail. I was looking for the large bamboo poles. If you guys watched one of my videos a little bit before, y'all remember that I was so excited that I finally found some. Well, I couldn't find the tall ones, but I did find these thickums, okay? I found these thickums. They're shorter, but they're thickums. So I'm like, I could use this to possibly help like limbs or branches or something, you know, start getting heavy, especially like with my tomatoes. Anything that starts to get heavier way down, or maybe getting blown around in the wind, like my rose bushes, they have a lot of new growth and they're kind of getting a little wonky. I could stake these in and support my little limbs and stuff with these. They're pretty thick, but they were 99 cents. Oh, well, they were not 99 cents. They were cheaper than that. I can't remember how much everything was off the first go around. Yes, I can. It was 10 to 30% off the first go around. So I got 2 of these. I'm sure those will come in handy somewhere in my little yard. I still feel funny calling it a garden, because when I think of a garden, I think of a garden, you know, beautiful florals and arches and butterflies everywhere. I have a little yard that I'm trying to grow stuff in. But anywho, I got 2 of these, and I put these back a while. I'm not a fan of the colors. I wish the colors were a little more vibrant, but that's okay. I have acrylic paint. I can do that. I can judge them up. I wish they were brighter, but they were really, really pretty. And they're going to go on the retaining wall back there where the old fence used to be. I'm decorating that, and there's a few little spots that need a little something, something. So I got these little hummingbirds, and these, I believe, were 30% off. I got some hummingbirds, and if y'all know me at all, y'all know I love me a butterfly. Oh, these poor things. I've had them hanging on the back of my chairs, and I keep bumping into them, so I gotta straighten some of these up. But these are the butterflies. Okay, so pretty. I got these only because that day that we were at Thrift Mart and I purchased that wood thing that I told you guys I had to pull apart to get it in the trunk, before it occurred to me to dismantle it to fit in the trunk, I thought, I'm gonna have to tie this sucker down, because it just barely fit, but my trunk wouldn't close. I'm like, I may have to tie this down, but I didn't have anything to tie down anything to my trunk. And I don't know that these are what this is for, but I got some bungee cords because I may need them for something. I don't know. I might want to jump off the roof. I don't know. But I thought better to have something like this and not need it than not have it and need it. Know what I mean? So I grabbed 2 of those. I grabbed 2 more of these. Reason being, I've been drilling holes. Oh, they're stuck. 2 of these. These little plant stands. They're tangled. Regular price, they were $2.49, so I got them at a discount. But I got 2 of them, and I've been drilling holes in all the flower pots that I get just to allow for drainage. But on some of them, I'm only draining holes on the bottom. Some I'm draining along this. Some I'm drilling along the side as well. But most of them, I'm only thinking to drill on the bottom, and then I set them on the little concrete pavers. Hello, you're blocking the friggin' drainage holes you just drilled in. So I got 2 of these so I can set the pots that I've drilled drain holes in on top of, hence creating and allowing drainage. Probably should have got more of these, but because of the bins, I've gotten similar types of things like this from the bins that I have out there that I'm currently using. I think I have 2 little free ones, pretty big ones though, that I still need to put into use. These are small enough for 2 of the pots that I just repotted and drilled holes in. So these are going to be perfect. So grab 2 of those. Y'all know I have been wanting to make more little Nomi houses with those tree trunks, those fire logs. But I needed doors and windows. Well, I still haven't been able to find any windows. But look, I found a door. Isn't that cute? Now, it doesn't have the little attachment for you to be able to hang it off of the trunk, but it's fine. I'll figure something out. But there's a door. I'm not going to have any windows on this little abode, but if I keep looking or maybe get creative, I might be able to create some type of window. but I found this little door, a little froggy and a little bee. Okay. And to go with that, I found this adorable little bench. I used to cringe, honestly, when I saw people doing those little fairy gardens and stuff. As much as I loved them, I'm like, my gosh, how do you dedicate so much time and energy and focus onto something so small and delicate? And here I am going to end up possibly one of them. But I picked up some little residents for the Nomi homes. These are tiny compared to the ones that I have out there already, but I thought they were adorable. And it kind of works with the size of the door. Kind of. They'd have to crouch. But really cute. He's holding a ladybug. He's holding a water can. Adorable. And they were originally $1.49. I picked up 2 packs of S-hooks. The 2-inch S-hooks because I want to add some cute little decor in the front of my garage. And I just wanted a little thicker, sturdier grip on the little metal decor that I'm finding at Dollar Tree and stuff like that. I wanted a sturdier hook than the ones that come with them. So I picked up 2 things of S-hooks. I picked up another one of these guys. I broke mine. Granted, it was only $1.29 originally, so that should have told me, girl, don't be going at no real job with one of these. This is for like small pots, small beds. You don't go at the ground with one of these. And I did. When I was trying to level the ground for those pavers out here in the front in my little Friday patio-esque situation, I went at the ground with this thing and I bent it and broke it. But I really liked it. So I'm going to be gentle with this one and use it accordingly. So I grabbed another one of these. Also, while I was in that aisle, I went ahead and grabbed braided rope for the same reason that I got those bungee cords. I'm going to keep this in the trunk because you never know. I may find something magnificent that barely fits in my trunk again, and I'm going to have to tie it down. So I went ahead and got it. I think this was way cheaper than that. So grabbed some of that. This was kind of a really mail purchase, but I play games and watch my phone until I fall asleep sometimes at night. And I'm getting a crimp in my wrist from holding it. What I usually do is I'll like nestle my hand on a pillow and then watch. Otherwise, ow, I hurt. So I saw this thing. You put it around your neck and you can watch. How lazy is that? How sad is this, actually, honestly? But I'm going to give it a shot. And it was on clearance. It was on sale. It was on discount. So I grabbed that. Now, these 2 pots I'm going to show you are the only 2 pots that I have left. Granted, like I said, I had already been to the 99 only a week or so ago. I can't remember. And I was itching to get some gardening done. So I bought quite a few pots, but these are the only 2 that I haven't currently used. These were already a great price at $1.49. These are the ones that have the little drip tray here on the bottom where if you overwater, you can just spill it out, or if you want to water from the bottom. I really, really like these. So I grabbed 2 of these and quite a few other little pots that I have outside that I've already put into use. But there's that. And I grabbed one of these. I don't know if I'm allergic. I don't know if I'm going to fall out. I don't know if I'm going to blow up like a balloon. But it sounded so interesting. I finally went ahead because it was on sale. Even at the 99 only. This Bonnie Bon Maman. I can't even pronounce it right. These are expensive. Even at the 99 only. So this was only like $2 something with their sale. This is strawberry, raspberry, and elderflower spread. I don't know what the heck elderflower is. I know I'm not allergic to strawberry or raspberry. I hope to heck I'm not allergic to elderflower. But I can't wait to try it. I wanted to try it. So I grabbed one of those. And that was that trip. So this last trip, yesterday, whenever that was, this last trip I went to, I grabbed a flashlight. I have flashlights all over the house because just like the weird plumbing in this city, anytime there's a lot of wind or a storm with a lot of heavy rain, sideways rain, like Forrest Gump says, our lights flicker or our lights will go out. That's just the madness in the city. So I have flashlights and candles all over the house, okay? Because you never know. We need to be able to access them. Access them. Well, the one that I had for downstairs ended up getting soaking wet when it was raining, and I was out here trying to situate the kitty cats. It got wet. I forgot and set it down, and it got soaking wet, and it doesn't work anymore. I tried putting in new batteries. It doesn't work anymore. It kind of like flicks, so I grabbed another one. Now, I was disappointed that I couldn't find these giant pink flamingos. I should have got them the first time I went because they had a whole bunch of them. I know pink flamingos smell really, yes, I really like them. They're metal and so cute. And I should have got them, but they were only like 10% off and they were $4 something. And I'm cheap. Y'all know I'm cheap. So I regret that I didn't find any big flamingos, but I found this little one. With a little glass belly. It's a pick for a pot. And this beautiful toucan with a little purple belly. So stinking cute. I just heard little dude's school bus go by. And then I found 2 more doors. Now I didn't remember that I already had this one, but it's okay. Some houses and neighborhoods all look alike. We do around here. But I found 2 more doors, so I'm going to get another big old log from the fireplace, and we're going to make another little abode. Got 2 of those. Look at this adorable little well. Isn't that cute? They need a well in their community, okay? If their water system is like ours, they're going to need a well. And then because I'm making more abodes, they're going to need roofs. Roofs. And y'all know I'll be using these flowers as little rooftops over the logs. So I got 2 more. Now this little thing I had seen the first go around, but again, I'm cheap. I'm like, it's only 10% off of $2.99. I'm only going to be saving 29 cents. Did I do math right? I think I did math right just now. But I went ahead and grabbed it this go around. Adorable. These were 40 or 45% off of $2.99. Isn't that pretty? The little flower kind of sticks out, but it's going to cover the W. I'll figure that out. But it was too adorable, so I grabbed that. Hi, boogers. Hi. How was Wednesday? You like it? Grab this thing. Do I need it? No. Will it come in handy? Absolutely. And it was 40 or 45% off. It's just this long hose attachment. And you have your flat, your full, your shower, your center, your cone, everything you have on all the other ones. Now I've purchased the small nozzles before from the 99-cent only, and they leak, but they still do the job. So I've always wanted one of these, but I'm not going to pay Walmart prices for one. And when I saw them there, I'm like, hey, we're going to go ahead and give that a shot. So I grabbed that. You good? Yep. And then this I picked up from my brother. When my brother and I were little, we used to play the good, the bad, and the ugly. And let me tell y'all how we played the good, the bad, and the ugly. We would sit outside and make like a fake fire. We would get rocks and sticks, and we'd put rocks in a circle and put sticks in it. We weren't allowed to, to play with fire, of course, even though my brother did catch the backyard on fire one time. It wasn't really my brother, it was his friend who caught the backyard on fire with fireworks and then ran off and left my brother to take the blame. But anywho, we weren't allowed to play with fire, so we would make this fake little fire pit, and we would get beans and we would eat beans outside by the fire pit and act like the good, the bad, and the ugly. We loved that movie. And I say all that to say, I found this metal tin. Do you need to connect your thingy? I found this metal tin of the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it was, I don't know what, 40%, 45% off of home decor, because this is considered home decor. I can't wait to give that to him, because we still talk about how we used to do that. We still talk about how ridiculous we were, but how fun it was. So I think he'll enjoy that. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then these I didn't get them the first go around because they were still kind of expensive and they were only 10 or 30% off. But ain't no way. I was walking away while they still had some on the shelf. They only had like 2 or 3 left. And I would have gotten all 3, but I'm like, girl, you don't even know what you're going to put in them. I definitely have to drill holes on the bottom of these. But they were 40-45% off of $4.99. And I was lucky enough to snag 2 of the 3. I wasn't going to be totally greedy. But because I would like to have them facing each other or just have a pair. I don't think I'd do okay with just having one. I'd always want 2. I grabbed these. They had different colors, but so stinking cute. I was surprised that they had any left because the first time they had a whole bunch of them and I thought for sure there wasn't going to be any left, but no. I mean, everything is scattered everywhere. Nothing is where it's supposed to be. So you just got to look through the whole store. Look at all the shelves. And that's what I found. But that is everything that I picked up at the 99-cent only on my 2 trips. Aside from a few little groceries. And I don't even know if y'all are interested in that. But I will tell y'all. This last go around. I grabbed another one. You guys, I haven't even opened this one. I don't know if I'm allergic. But there were 2 left. And I grabbed another one just in case it's delicious. When do these expire? Yeah, what if they're expired? They may be expired. Well, dang. You moron. Anybody want to come over and have a jam party? Because this has a date of 4/24/2024. Oh, I don't know if I can see that. But it doesn't say Best Buy. Visit our website. I will visit your website. I didn't even think to look at when the expiration date was. But is that an expiration date, guys? It just says 4/24/2024. When is that? Isn't that today? Holy crap, that's today, isn't it? If I think about the date that's written on that little tag, I don't keep up with dates anymore, guys. Why would I need to keep up with dates? I do nothing with my life. I have nowhere to be, nothing to do, so I don't ever know what the day is. But is that today? Well, I'm just going to have to make some kind of little charcuterie board with some cream cheese and some something. Then we're going to have to go to town on that. But, grab another one of those. I grabbed some salsa. I grabbed some yams in syrup. I got some little mini shells. I got some marshmallows. I got some petite cut tomatoes. And then I got some pozole in a can. You guys, let me share this with you guys. My Latinos. I know y'all gonna be like, really, Mel? Pozole or menudo from a can? Let me tell y'all something. I was the same way, guys. I was like, menudo, pozole in a can. Let me tell y'all something. The Juanita brand, pozole or menudo is pretty darn good. Is it as bold as most homemade menudos? Of course not. Because you can't can some bold menudo because a lot of people might not like that. But flavor-wise, ingredient-wise, texture-wise, it's pretty dang good. It's pretty good. If you put it in a pot and you want to add your own little chile mix to it, you want to, enhance the chile flavor, and then you add all your toppings to either their pozole or their menudo, that Juanita brand is friggin' good. On one of them lazy days, you ain't trying to cook it. I've never learned how to make menudo. I'm terrified of making menudo and poisoning everybody. Because if you don't cook the guts, the chitlins, the tripa right, the pancita, you're in trouble. But anywho, I say all that to say, I got this one, and I've had this one before, and it's pretty good. It's the Chata brand. I've only seen the Chata brand at the 99-cent only, so I'm going to miss it if I can't find it anywhere else. But the Chata pozole, they have a white menudo. They have the chicken pozole, a pork pozole. They have a red menudo. They're pretty darn good. As good as Juanita's? No. You got to add a little more salt to these, but this is pretty darn good. So I got excited that some of these were on the shelf. I got 2 of them. I just don't know where the heck the other one is. Because this is a good Sunday lunch. You just, chop up your onions and your chile and your cabbage and your radish, and you go to town with it. But that is everything from 99-cent only. And then I went to Dollar Tree, and I didn't get much there. I don't even know if Little Dude wants this. Do you need his toolbox?
Oh, yeah, I might.
Okay. I got it for him because you're welcome. Because I told you he loves tools, right? And whether we're at thrift store, at the bins,
in case if you need them.
Yeah, he's getting quite a collection of tools, good tools. Like he has an eye for them. And I thought he could use his own little toolbox, so I grabbed this little dollar store toolbox. Plus, like he said, I like to have them handy because I'm always needing something. And here lately, I found myself, Caleb, do you have a blah, 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 blah? Caleb, didn't you have a blah, 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 blah? So he'll bring something down for me. But yeah, I thought he could use his own toolbox. So there's that for him. I saw this thing. It's a nice size one. I have the long, thin ones, but I don't have one this wide. So I went ahead and grabbed this shovel. Okay. And then I usually buy my plant clips from Temu because you get like a million, kabillion, bazillion for like 40 cents. But I'm scared to go on Temu because then I'll order 50 million things. So I just got some plant clips because I'm going to need them. My tomatoes are doing something out there. I had to take the tomato cage that they were on originally because the pot was too small. So I had to repot it. And I had to take the tomato cage off, and they were kind of like just limpy. So I ended up using some of the bamboo skewers, bamboo stakes that I got last time, the long skinny ones. And I was able to kind of put together a tomato cage, but I was just about running out of the clips, so I need to definitely have these handy. I found some Hamburger Helper spaghetti. I don't know if I've ever had Hamburger Helper spaghetti, but this family likes them some Hamburger Helper. Well, little dude only likes the cheeseburger one, but big dude will eat any one of them. I want to try the Hamburger Helper spaghetti. What you think, Peanut? What? The Hamburger Helper spaghetti, you think that'll be good? No. He's not a big fan of spaghetti. He used to be, but I think he ate so much of it, I don't think he likes it. I know you don't like it anymore, right? Is it because you ate too much of it? Might be. Because y'all know he has, the whole texture aversion thing, so we only ate certain things all the time. I think he burned himself out on spaghetti, but I do make some good spaghetti. But this just looked good. And then I saw this, and I must have been thirsty, because this sounds good. Old Orchard Healthy Balance white grape and strawberry juice. I see this there all the time, but something told me, let's give it a shot. Let's try it. And then the only other things that I picked up there, do I need it? No. But I might. I found this Clean Beauty Classic Red Satin Lipstick. This took me back to friggin' junior high and high school when I wore the Fire Engine Red. I think it was L'Oreal. Or was it Maybelline? Whatever the heck Madonna wore back in the day, because I was Madonna obsessed. I wore. Se me cayó. Oh, that is very bright. It's deceiving. It looked a little darker here than in the tube. I don't really like these bright reds. I don't think they suit me. I thought it was a little darker. Well, it was only $1.25. But anywho, yeah, it took me back to that Fire Engine Red. That Fire Engine Red was amazing. But it's Clean Beauty Classic Red. And then I like the packaging of these. The colors seem okay. This is Bold and Bright Lipstick. And I like the tube. It reads Color, like French, C-O-L-O-U-R. It's just this neat little diamond shape. Who makes these? Beauty Intuition. Not tested on animals. This is in Honey Nude, and this one is in Sweet Pink. And I know the lighting in here is terrible, so why am I trying to show you guys the color of these lipsticks in here in this horrible light? But look at that. I just think it's so neat. Oh, that's a pretty nude. Look at that. I like that. Sometimes I always smell a lipstick because when they smell like vanilla, like MAC, I don't know why. I feel fancy when the lipsticks have that vanilla scent. That is really pretty. That is the nude, and this is a Sweet Pink. I don't think I look good in pink either. There are some pinks that are okay if they have kind of like a pink, a nude pink, a pinky nude, but a pink, like a flower pink, that doesn't work on me. Chihuahuas, and that's one of them. This one looks a little hurt. Oh no. That looks like a Coca-Cola. That looks like a crayon. That ain't gonna look good on anybody. I don't think that would look good on anybody. Or maybe a porcelain skin. No, not even a porcelain skin person. A porcelain skin person would end up looking yellow with this. This just looks very, very artificial. Very, very... See, on here it looks like it works. Just looks like a friggin' crayon. Well, that's what I get. That's what I get. The nude looks pretty, but por andar de fisgona, for being, you know, a little spy, for being nosy. That's what I get. But the nude is pretty. But anywho, that's everything, guys. I am going... Oh! By the by, this last go around, I ended up thankfully finding a box full. They hadn't even unpacked the box of the long bamboo stakes that I was looking for. So I grabbed 4 of those bad boys. I am going to take all of my little metal garden accoutrement and I'm going to set it outside on my table. That way I can start incorporating it into the yard. And I'm going to visit with my little dude. It's Wednesday. We watch our Chucky on Wednesday. I think I might fix me a glass of this with some ice. But thank you guys for putting up with all of my drama, all of my tears, all of my heartache, all of my sadness. Thank you guys for putting up with me, because I'm telling you guys, I don't know if it's menopause or what, but I am super, super, super sensitive lately. But I feel safe in sharing that side of me with you guys. So thanks you guys for just being there for me. So until my next go around, I hope you guys had an amazing Wednesday. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. And until my next go around, I love y'all punches. Bye. Let's try this nude. I like this nude. Okay. Very nude. Where's the color? I got old people lips. Why do our lips thin when we get older? It's kind of thick. Wouldn't call it creamy. Definitely would need a gloss if you don't like the matte look. But definitely nude. Take it off. And we're going to try the pink one. Okay. Let's see what this Pinkalicious is doing. It's marble pink. This crayon pink. That is horrible. Who could get away with that? Huh? It's very strange. Very... These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. That's the vibe I'm getting. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. That's the vibe I'm getting. Is it ugly? Not ugly, but ain't cute. Yeah. Let's see if we flash back to middle school and high school. Dang, there's red. That's red. It's red. Oh my lord. Oh my googly moogly. My lips have no shape anymore. What happened to my lip shape? I used to have a plump upper lip. Now, I have no lip line. What is that? I don't hate it, but it's not the red I wanted. The reds I like are more blood red, like deeper red. It's kind of cute now that I don't know. I'm trying to picture my whole face made up. I don't remember my lips being that shape. Anywho.